here comes the hill. Ah, what's up, guys? It's your boy, Sweet Chili Philly, man. What's happening? First time out on the bike in some sunshine in like a week, because last week we had heaps of rain, and I actually rode through it on Friday. I had to go into the city, which is about 35-40 minutes on the freeway typically, so I guess an hour in the pouring rain each way, and I had to go in there for an appointment, but it was pissing down with rain. I really should have taken the train or something, because I would say, man, like, I've done some pretty crazy shit in the twisties. I've taken this bike pretty fast before, but riding in the rain like that was without a doubt the most dangerous thing I've ever done on this bike. Like, it was insane. I wish I had my camera on, man. I was like lane splitting through cars, you know, not fast, like filtering, but I could barely see. It was like a whitewash, you know. I could just see people with their indicators on everywhere, like on the freeway, you know, put their hazards on. It was just crazy. I mean, the wind wasn't too bad, but this was flooded, man. It was a flood everywhere. It was crazy. So that was Friday, man. It's now Tuesday, so it's dried up pretty quick, which is good. It never really like lingers for very long, you know. It just kind of floods, and then as soon as we get some sunshine, it's like a day or two and it's cleared up, which is pretty good. So I'm heading up to the shops right now, to the mall, to have lunch with my sister. She's got the day off work, so I'm going to have lunch with her. I've got every day off work. Yeah, boy! It's so good, man. Yeah, so I'm going to go have lunch with her. Might have a burger or some sushi or something. What's happening with you guys, man? What else is happening? Oi, let me tell you something sad, right? The last time I rode this bike, some bogan in Beenleigh stole my my little hash bloody sweatband. Like, I don't know what the word is, but how pathetic is that? Some bogan at the supermarket's just walked past my bike and gone, shit, I'll have that. Like, honestly, dude, do you know how much this cost me, man? It cost me $5 on eBay for 2 of them, okay? So that cost me $2.50, okay? Free delivery. So it's not the dollar value, it's just so pathetic that some douche will come along and take it. So, you know, I put the backup one on. I'm acting like you got to ride with it or something, like I really need it, you know. I don't, man, obviously. But I was in 2 minds about whether I put it back on or not, because, you know, I'm watching you, buddy. Fucking take it easy, mate. You know, now every time I stop, what, have I got to take that off and put it under the seat or something? Like, isn't it pathetic, man? You know, like, that's how shit goes these days. You've got to watch everything like a hawk, man. Like, I just had a mate last week who just had his car window smashed on his driveway at night while he was home, and he's lost his wallet, and he's lost... That's right, his wallet had all his, like, work licenses and everything in. So, you know, it's a huge inconvenience. But that's just what you're up against these days. It's opportunists, man. There's just theft everywhere, and it doesn't matter how petty it is. You could leave like a piece of paper with nothing written on it, just sitting on your seat, and even if it's not going to blow away in the wind, you know, it'll be gone. By the time you get back from the shops, it's just gone, you know, because someone's like, ooh, free paper. Like, oh, it's crazy, man. I wonder what it would have been like to live in the old days where you could just leave your car windows down at the mall, and like you'd come back and, you know, your backpack would still be sitting on the seat and shit. I don't even know if that ever happened. I'm just assuming, once again, I wasn't around back then. But I guess it depends where you live and who's around, you know. It's always going to be shit like that going down. Get that motor running, do 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 do. Get out on the highway. Ain't nothing but a Harley Davidson. I'm riding next to my G. What's up, brother? I got a respect for these bikes, man. They look cool, eh? Oh, I hate that bump, man. It's been there for years. I wish they'd do something about it. So, what I want to know, like, what other vloggers do you guys watch, man? I know I've asked this before. But a couple of my mates on Facebook are like, yeah, I'm just watching RJ at the moment. And I don't know about you, but I don't really find his videos entertaining at all. I don't even know the dude, I've never spoke to him, but I like some of the shit, maybe if he has some random like near miss or something, maybe. But I watched a video, I guess it's his latest one, a couple of days ago. He's just sort of cruising, like I'm not seeing anything that's really entertaining, but hey, that's his thing and it's obviously working for him. That's what he enjoys doing, then great. I'm like, I like the storytellers, man, you know. I want to hear about some wild shit. I want to hear about, as long as you're not just making bullshit up, like, I want to hear stories, man. I want to, that's what I like talking to people, you know. If I meet someone out there, even if, like, there's someone I've never met before, I just meet them out drinking, I'm like, tell me a story, man. Tell me your story. I want to hear your story, you know. What do you got to share? That's why I like meeting people when you're drinking. I think that's what it's all about. It's just hearing what people have to say and what they have to share and see if you can learn something from them, or I don't know, different sort of mentality to how I used to be. I used to be all about myself, like going back a couple of years, like if I met people I'd just dribble all over them with how awesome I am or something. Like I'm different now, man. I like to listen more, you know. That's funny coming from a vlogger that just talks and talks and talks, but when I meet people I just like to hear what they got to say. Mamacita, sexy señorita. So another thing, guys, I've started a little playlist there. I don't know how active it's going to be, but it's called OhPhilly Life, and it's basically like vlogging without the motorbike. So that's just vlogging then, isn't it? It's not motor vlogging. What do they even call that? I don't know. Yeah, vlogging, I guess. Yeah, just face vlogging or whatever. So I'm just sharing little snippets. I don't know. I'll experiment with that too. If something you're interested in, let me know. If not, also let me know. It's all good. It's all feedback. Alright guys, well I'm pretty much at the car park. Man, I love how my bike sounds in these close quarters. Dude, I just smelled links. It's funny, you can smell shit from people's cars when they drive past with their window down. Ain't that some shit? That's when you know your sensor's on tap, man. Like honestly, if a car drives past me with their window down, even on the freeway, believe it or not, and someone's smoking a durry, I can smell it. I just smell it. Come on. I smell the fuel from that car. I don't know, man, since I lost like 15 kilos and chose healthier options, hey buddy, all my senses have gotten better. Ain't that some shit? Like, I smell more now. I don't think I really feel more. Bedroom activity's about the same, I guess. Still awesome. There you go, guys. This is what I gotta do now. Gotta chuck this bad boy in here. Theft prevention. Mamacita.